All right, if you have Fruit Loops in your pantry, should you throw it out? Parents around the country are asking that question after the FDA and California banned certain synthetic food dyes linked to cancer and children's behavioral problems. Josh Meny spoke to a local college professor who's dedicated her research on this. Josh.
Yeah, Ryan, Western Nevada College professor Dr. Rebecca Bevans says the scientific evidence shows that artificial food dyes were causing her son to have issues like aggression, fidgeting, inability to pay attention in school, inattentiveness, and even thoughts of suicide.
So look at a 7-year-old who just wants to die. If he continues like this, he won't make it to his teenage years.
Western Nevada College psychology professor Dr. Rebecca Bevans' research and personal journey is featured in the documentary To Die For.
I became an expert 12 years ago in the effects of artificial food dyes because our son was reacting to something that he was eating. It was causing some severe neurobehavioral issues.
Dr. Bevans' son was experiencing aggression, ADHD symptoms, and anxiety. As a mom and researcher, she dedicated her graduate school research at the University of Nevada, Reno on the links between artificial food dye and behavioral health problems in children.
By removing food dyes, we stopped the brain buzzing, we stopped all of the other behaviors that he had.
The documentary contends that 8 to 10% of American children are experiencing behavioral health problems because of artificial food dyes, and Dr. Bevans says her research shows her son was one of them.
When you're on dyes, they get loud. They get to be like, hey, are you sure you want to be alive right now?
It is an amazing documentary because it touches on a lot of the basics information. They talk to researchers, they talk to other parents. They really did. They went to Europe to talk to one of the big researchers over in the UK.
Last week, the FDA announced a ban on food dye red number 3, linked to cancer in animal studies. This follows a California bill signed by Governor Gavin Newsom in September, which prohibits 6 other food dyes in school cafeterias due to concerns about their impact on children's behavior.
You or your child are having anxiety, OCD, ADHD, any intrusive thoughts, any neurobehavioral issues, try removing synthetic food dyes from your diet for 2 weeks, just for 2 weeks, and see how you feel.
Now, Dr. Bevans warns of food dyes marked with numbers such as red 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6, which may be carcinogenic. Now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. stated that if nominated as Secretary of Health and Human Services, he will tell all cereal companies to remove these dyes. Covering Health Watch, Josh Meny, 2 News Nevada.